What is up, boys? Update again. Peter, great idea. I love it. I'm just going to plan on posting mine on my YouTube video or my YouTube channel unlisted, just because then I don't have to send you videos and you upload them, and then it would be kind of confusing if we actually made them public in the future, because then it'd be like two people. So I'm just going to stick to mine. Let me know how I feel about that. The only other thing is, like, what are we going to do about Parker? Because Parker, do you want to start your own YouTube channel or what? Because if you send us videos, it's going to be lower quality. So figuring out that would be one thing. And then lastly, I would probably take your videos sideways, Peter, because like it's much easier to edit and it's much easier to watch if you actually did post it in the future. So I would do the landscape style. I like to just point my camera at me. I don't like to look at myself when I'm talking. So those are just my recommendations. Take that how you will. Early this morning, I talked about my training general manager, and how I want to give him all the responsibility and act like an employee. I think I said that. And then I also said that I wanted to give him the responsibility of firing this other guy if we need to, and trying to figure out that whole situation. But I actually just had a coaching call. So my old coach, he stepped down from the coaching program because he has to pay like $800,000 back for his locations that he bought by next year. So I think he's just locked in doing that. So I had to find a new coach. I picked a guy who has multiple locations. His location in Augusta, Georgia did like $300,000 last month, I think. So that's pretty crazy when it comes to lawn care. So it just shows like there's so much money to be made. So I booked a coaching call with him. He's like, yeah, man, I get it. You're ambitious. He like went over, like, asked me all these questions. I could hear that he was like writing down all the information, like just basic facts. And then he kind of shot me straight and told me what he thought about everything. And it was very much needed. So he's like, I've been in your exact same shoes before, and I get it. You want to start multiple locations, stuff like that. But as of right now, since we're so cash constrained, that is the one thing I need to focus on. So I'm kind of changing up my plan as of right now, where I'm going to stay the general manager of this location and grow to 500K, because that is the only thing we can do before I can start another location. And then I'm going to have the guy who's training as a GM just be a regular employee who can work hard. The thing that we need to focus on right now is bringing in revenue for the company. And then if he can do extra things, take some things off my plate, that will be kind of what proves that he wants to still be the general manager next year or the year after, whatever, however long it takes to get to 500K. But he's like, the main concern right now is getting to 500,000, and it's pointless to think about anything else until we get to that point. So my sole job is now focused on getting to that point, which it should have been. Looking back, it's like, yeah, I know I should have been doing this, but it's like you drift away, getting lost in the imagination. So kind of having that guy step down, I guess you could say, and just prove himself, like tested by fire, that he wants to become the general manager. I'm going to have to fire this guy. But it's all kind of working out for the good as of right now, because I'm going to raise prices. We have enough budgeted hours for two guys to do all the work. So me and this other guy right now could do all the work that's on the schedule. And then if we have extra hours, once this guy, his arm gets better, he can come back in the field. They can do the work and I can do projects. Like, we're just going to run super lean the rest of the year. I got to let this guy go, raise prices. We may lose a couple customers, but it'll give us more room to grow, just hammer door hangers. So that is the new plan right now. So thankful that I had that conversation, because it kind of brings me back to reality and shows me what I need to focus on. So very thankful for that conversation. Just wanted to update you guys on that. Anyways, I love the idea of posting these on YouTube. I don't know how we didn't think of that earlier. But yeah, excited to hear from Parker. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, I guess. Yep.